If you're the person everyone calls when their life falls apart, pay attention. Breakup at 2 a.m.? They call you. Bail money? You figure it out. Last minute chaos? You drop everything. You tell yourself you do it because you're loyal. Now think about what happens when your own life falls apart. Silence. You aren't in their inner circle. You're their unpaid emergency service. Here's the first thing to understand. People stop noticing what is always available. Think about tap water. You use it every day without thinking twice. You don't celebrate it. You don't thank it. You barely notice it until the tap runs dry. Your time and energy work the exact same way. When people can access you whenever they want, with zero limits and no pushback, your availability starts to feel unlimited. And unlimited things are easy to take for granted. That's how loyalty quietly turns into a job. You become the fixer, the driver, the planner, the person who pays first, the one everyone calls when something breaks. And after a while, people stop noticing how much you carry. They only register one thing. You always say yes. So why do you keep doing it? It isn't just kindness. There's an unspoken contract you wrote in your own head. If I solve your problems, if I never need anything, if I'm always there, you'll value me. You'll stay loyal. Here is the hard truth. Nobody signed that contract. People can't see the silent deal in your head. They only see that you never push back, and eventually, your yes stops having any value. What really keeps you trapped is fear. You worry that if you stop being useful, people will leave. So ask yourself something uncomfortable. If a relationship only works while you are rescuing them, what exactly are you protecting? You're not maintaining a connection. You're trading your self-respect just to avoid an empty room. Breaking this pattern doesn't mean becoming cold, bitter, or aggressive. It just means adding friction, a pause before you automatically say yes, a moment where you actually choose whether you have the capacity to help. Call that strategic friction. Here are 3 places to start this week. Number 1, the midnight vent session. When someone expects you to be a 24/7 crisis line, say, "I hear you, but I can't carry this tonight. Let's talk tomorrow." That's not cruel, that's capacity. Number 2, the poor planning emergency. When their lack of preparation becomes your crisis, say, "I can't step in tonight. You'll have to handle this one on your own." No apology essay, just the boundary. Number 3, the group burden. When you always plan, book, coordinate, and pay up front, say, "I'm not organizing this one. Send me the details once they're locked in, and I'll see if it works for me." Then stop. Let the silence do the work. When you first start setting boundaries, expect pushback. People who profited from your lack of limits will say you've changed. And they're right. You have. You'll probably feel guilty too. Remember this? Guilt is not proof that your boundary is wrong. It's just the discomfort of breaking an old habit. And someone being disappointed by your boundary? That's information, not an emergency. Do not apologize for having limits. Do not send 5 paragraphs explaining yourself. Every extra sentence turns a clean boundary into a negotiation. State it once. Be calm. Hold the line. And remember that 2 a.m. call? The old version of you answers automatically, absorbs the chaos, and wakes up drained. The healthier version pauses, checks their capacity, decides whether this is actually their responsibility, and sometimes lets the phone ring. Stop playing the savior. Protect your energy. Raise your standards. And let the people who only valued your convenience reveal themselves. If you're done being the unpaid emergency service, hit subscribe. Let's build something better.